So I'm having a chat with James Smith. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks so much. First things first, you have a new single out, the one that we've been playing most recently called My Oh My. What can you tell us about the single?
Oh well, so it's part of a little project I'm putting out called the District Line EP, and it's based on a load of songs that I basically started writing on the tube because I've always lived in London and especially in East London, and spent a lot of my time on the District Line. So these 4 songs on the project were all written on the tube and just sort of in my thoughts, and My Oh My is the lead single, and it's just a song about loss, really. It's about my first heartbreak, and it's just a sad little banger.
Good. And as mentioned, that's coming off a new EP of yours. What can people expect when they get a chance to listen to the full release?
Well, it'll be out everywhere on Spotify and stuff. But it sort of is an EP that's like really about my life. You know, it's like a bit more personal for the first time. I don't think I've really released songs that are on this sort of vibe before. And they're also all self-produced as well. They've all been produced in my bedroom at home, my little studio set up that I've got. So it's all like super personal to me. Whereas before, sort of the songs I've released have been stories or whatnot, and done in proper studios and stuff with help. But this feels like something I'm really super keen to put out. So yeah, I hope people like it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've released a couple of EPs previously alongside a number of singles. How have you developed your music to be what it is today?
Like I said, I've sort of tried to not perfect, but try and get my production a little bit better, and really focus on the songwriting more so than making like a big produced track. You know, I've kept this EP pretty open and acoustic sounding, and My Oh My sort of shows an example of that in the fact that it's literally just really a vocal, a piano, and like some kicks and claps. There's not much going on, so it allows you to sort of focus on the song and the songwriting. And yeah, I'm just like a big fan of songwriters. So this new music is just really a test to see what my songwriting's like.
Yeah, absolutely. And you first came into the public eye about 7 years ago now, when you made a little appearance on Britain's Got Talent. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was wicked. It's super embarrassing looking back on it, because I was like 14, 15 on the show, and it's jokes. Like looking back on it, it just makes me laugh. But it was such a good experience, and I sort of learnt a lot from an early age. And yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I sort of allowed me to gig a lot. I gigged a lot coming off the show, and that sort of paid for my education and just sort of my studio equipment, and it allowed me to get where I am now. So I'm grateful to the show for that.
Yeah, good. And speaking of gigs and things, when time allows, I'm sure you'll be itching to get back out onto the road again.
Yeah, I'm itching now. I was supposed to tour Europe this year and Asia as well. So I done it 2 years ago. I've done a little Europe tour, and it was honestly the best thing I've ever done because the crowds out there are just amazing, and really love this sort of music that I'm putting out. So yeah, I was really looking forward to it, but hopefully we can get back to it and crack on, play some proper shows.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you a big festival fan and like going on stage at festivals and things?
Oh yeah. I've been going to festivals my whole life and gigs as well. I'm very much like a live live musician, I'd say. Like I love watching live, and I've sort of grown up with it. So yeah, love it.
Good. And obviously we're in the middle of a pandemic and a quarantine situation at the moment. Have you been spending your time wisely?
Yeah, I have. I've been working on my album, actually. This is my first, they call it my debut album. I'm going to try and put that out hopefully by end of the year or next year, depending on the situation. But that's what I've been working on. And, to be honest, I'm lucky because I've got my garden, I can walk about. I feel really lucky in this lockdown. I've been able to sort of reset, so that's what I've been working on. But yeah, I pray for everyone that's struggling at the moment, because I know it's been a really tough time for a lot of people.
Yeah, most definitely. And speaking of a future debut album, is it going to be a continuation of the work you've already done, or are you going to be trying different things or adding anything new into that, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be slightly different. I mean, it's definitely going to be songwriter-based, and I've got some tracks that I'm super, super excited about that are just like songwriter-wise on a much better level. I'm really excited about that, but also I'm going to put some tempo tunes out as well, because I know I'm super sad and depressing, but there's going to be some happy tunes on there as well with something to dance to, so that'll be good for the first time.
Good, because you sound more upbeat on the phone than your songs would suggest.
Yeah, I know, it's mad, isn't it? Mad, but yeah.
Cool. Well, James, it's been great having a chat with you.
Oh, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.